Yeah, that's when you just get a second one. And then a third and a fourth. Well, yeah, but I mean, but you have. Okay, but like, it costs money, but you have an Almond Joy. Like, yeah, I get it's like $1.50 a bar, but you have an Almond Joy. Yeah, I mean, like, don't sit there and cry about it. Just be like, you got an Almond Joy. You're not broke. You have an Almond Joy. That's why you should spend all your money. You're not broke. You have what you spent your money on. You don't have money to spend. Like, yeah, you have no money, but you have 50 scratch-off tickets. I mean, be happy that you have 50 scratch-off tickets. Now, that's a horrible thought. Because, no, you probably won't. You'll probably lose all your money and be homeless. But
the Red Sox are trying to make it 2 in a row.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Dwayne
Kuiper, and it's another great night for baseball. And partner, are you ready for this one?
I sure am, Kite. This is going to be a great matchup.
Today's starter, Curt Schilling.
Maybe like a couple,
this
but 30,
features
yeah, you got a problem.
The Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox.
Like, I've heard of people who like get their Social Security check and spend it all on scratch-offs. I'm like, what's going to happen when you win? I'm going to buy more scratch-offs. Like, listen, just get out of here. But see, it's great because the government gives you Social Security and you just give that money right back to them. Yeah, they're like, do you have a gambling addiction? Alright, here's some Social Security.
That one splits the outfielders. Oh, what a catch.
Good hustle to get to that ball. And then a better job to reel it in with his glove for the out.
Like, to a certain extent.
He catches the plate for a strike.
Like, people playing the Powerball when it's worth like $600 billion, like, that's cool if you buy a ticket, but people who like buy 15 tickets,
out on the play.
You know, just like buy gratuitous amounts of tickets.
Make a very good throw here, but lucky for him, his teammate picks him up and makes a play on it.
Yes.
The next batter is.
I mean, you have to like consider it like. Okay, so I've been to a casino a couple times and gambled. But I look at it as like entertainment. Like if I spend $50 on an Indians ticket, that's $50. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I lost $50, but I went and did something, and I thought it was fun playing the games. Yeah, I lost, but okay.
It ricochets off
right. Now I will say the first time I went to a casino, I took $50 and was about $20 in when I hit a winning spin and won like $90 and left immediately. I'm like, yep, I'm done. My dad's like, well, and my dad went with me. He's like, man, you gotta keep playing. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm hanging it up. I'm leaving here $40 richer than when I came in. Right. Yeah, I went in.
David is the next hitter.
Yes, I went in and left with more money than I went there with. Like, this is a perfect result.
That's a low strike.
He's got 5 wins and 8 losses this season.
Yes. Yeah, it was a slot machine that I was playing on. It was kind of fun because it was one of those where like you hit something, so you get like bonus spins, and then the bonus spins times whatever is what your winnings are. So it was like 10 spins to get what your winnings, or so, it was something like that.
Inside corner.
There was a lot of spins before I actually saw what I won.
That's cute. He'll pick it up on a roll. Wow.
They're not. They weren't popular in Ohio because it wasn't legal. So you had to go to either like Detroit or Canada or West Virginia if you're from this area to gamble. But now they're legal and they're in the bigger cities and they're pretty popular. There's the MGM in Northfield, which is just outside of Cleveland. That's the one I went to, and that one's huge. And there's a Hollywood casino in Toledo, and that one's pretty big too. It's a little bit nicer, I think.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. It's exactly what you saw.
I didn't play any of the table games though.
Sinker is in there for a strike.
I think all I did were slot machines.
He makes the catch.
He snagged that thing right out of midair.
After one
Well,
inning, no score here.
Yeah, but like you're playing cards. You're like playing poker.
This righty hasn't figured out the art of hitting, and he struggles mightily at times.
Yeah, because like blackjack, you're just playing the dealer, and that's all luck, really. Or, I mean, it's chance, so it's kind of luck. But poker, yeah, you could actually, you can be bad or you can be good at poker. Being able to like read people and look at what they're betting versus what you have and what's out on the table.
Next up, Jason Kubel.
Yeah. Or count cards. No, I don't think they appreciate when you do that. But yeah, like, you can look at a table and be like, okay, they just laid down 2 hearts and this guy just bet, you know, $12 or something. So like, okay, he probably has hearts. Okay, a third heart came down, he just bet another $12. He has hearts. I don't, so therefore I fold.
Schilling fires a fastball and misses.
Guy does not have a real live fastball.
Right, that's what I'm saying, as opposed to like somebody who was bad at poker where they're like, I have a 2 king offsuit, I'm going all in. Why?
Pitchers ahead, 1 and 2.
Why'd you go all in? Because I want to win more money. And then when the king and 2 show up in the draw or whatever, and they got a 2 pair, and then they suddenly look like they're smart. Or
no swing.
Or king 2 show up and they got a full house and they look like they're freaking geniuses.
Rolled out to short.
Yeah.
He's on with a 2-out.
Then they take those winnings and just blow them all again.
As much mental as it is physical, Kite. The batter's got to know what he can do and what the situation is at all times. Walks are few and far between when this dude's on the hill.
Well, the problem with sports betting is the spread.
Schilling throws a splitter for a strike.
The pitcher nailed the corner with that delivery, right on target.
Well, and the people freak the fuck out when a team doesn't beat the spread.
They appeal to
like,
on the check swing.
I don't know what's a good example. Okay, so like Ohio State is playing Cincinnati, and they're 17-point favorites. So you take Ohio State, and they have to win by 17 for you to win that bet. Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. Ohio State's up by 20 with a minute to go, and Cincinnati has the ball. And what does Cincinnati do? They go down the field and score a touchdown in garbage time. And what happens? Everybody who bet on Ohio State loses. Because they couldn't cover the spread.
His pitches consist of a pretty decent 4-seam heater, a mediocre sinker, and a splitter that often
well, yeah, and so I see people on Twitter after like college football or regular football or whatever going on Twitter complaining because like, oh, the garbage touchdown, oh, they gave up at the end, oh, it cost me $600, and I'm like, yeah, it's a spread, and you took them to win by that much.
That was not an easy pitch to hit.
That's how sports betting is kept. That's how sports betting is kept competitive. Because if a team, go ahead. I was just gonna say if a team is like, if like Liberty, okay, let's pick another one. If the Citadel was playing Alabama, and they were 60-point underdogs, but the spread didn't matter, it was just straight up win or loss, everybody's gonna pick Alabama. No one's gonna pick the Citadel. I mean, a couple people are because they're retarded, but nobody is going to seriously pick the Citadel. But if it's a 60-point spread, then there's an incentive to say, well, I think Alabama's going to win, but not by 60 points.
That'll do it for the Red Sox in the second inning. With 2 innings played, no score here.
To get people to bet competitively.
Juan Encarnacion. Against righty pitchers, the batter is nothing to write home about.
If the spread was 5 points, you're fucked. Exactly.
Fans, be sure to catch our upcoming pregame lumberjack competition.
He makes the catch.
Hey, that's a great play on a very tough line drive. That's one of the toughest
What are
balls
you
in
looking
baseball
at?
to judge.
PA announcer. Your screen's cutting off a little bit at the bottom, but I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that bad. It's like just a little bit of the 4FSB. The very bottom of it's just cut. It's fine. Yeah. I think it's your screen. I see a little black bar across the top. I think it just needs to be moved up a little bit.
Hey, if he
But
starts getting hit like that, he's not going to throw too many more splitters.
not a big deal.
He's throwing 165 innings this season, and hitters are having a field day against this guy at a clip of 329.
There's a line drive. And that drives in the first run of the game.
Oh,
It's
that's
an
going to be
RBI
trouble.
triple.
Oh. Well, and the problem with... I feel like this happens way more in MVP than it does in the show, but then again, I don't play it that many games at Fenway. That the ball just like bounces in like the worst places. Yeah, but I don't know if that's just MVP or just Fenway. Yeah.
He's got it. What a tremendous diving play.
Jesus
That was
Christ.
not an easy catch at all, big boy. Great defense.
After 2.5, the score is 1-0.
Oh, damn.
Next up, David Ortiz.
That didn't look too much like a catch, but okay.
Fly ball taken to left.
Well, I definitely saved a run.
Made a nice pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice work.
Up next, Trot Nixon.
Yeah, I've done that a few times and missed and turned a single into a triple pretty quickly. Two triangles.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, the little
Out
triangle.
of the zone, but the fish weren't biting.
Yeah, baseball is a game of diamonds, not triangles.
Fastball misses downstairs.
His best pitch is his heat, and he throws it often.
I think we should shorten the distance
Gives
to
up the
first base.
one-out walk.
55 feet.
Next up to plate, Johnny Damon. This guy is so-so when it comes to hitting left-handers. A bit high, 1-0.
Yes. Ground ball down the first base line, and the batter just outruns the ball.
And that's a strike to even the count.
Type hitters know that they can take pitches from this left-hander, as he will walk guys.
2 balls and 1 strike.
Now, the pitcher does not want to fall any further behind this guy, so he should be coming in with something across the plate.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you'd be playing so much closer to the plate.
Veritek will hit next. This guy swings a decent bat, but he's probably not going to win any batting.
The official rules do not specify the shape, height, or composition of the wall, or a specific mandatory distance from home plate. though Major League Baseball mandates a minimum distance of 250 feet and recommends a minimum distance of 320 feet at foul poles and 400 feet at center field. So they recommend 320, but they mandate a minimum of 250. So you know what that means. We're going to build a ballpark where it's 250 to center field. But it's like 250 all the way around.
Fouls this one back.
That's an awful idea. Let's do that.
On the ground.
Oh man, could you imagine that? How many home runs would be hitting that ballpark?
Base hit to lead off the inning.
Kev, I've seen this guy make these kinds of plays before. This time, though, a little short.
Yeah, guys like Juan Pierre would turn into Mark McGwire at that ballpark. Players would like demand to be traded to that team so they could play games in that ballpark. They would be. So somebody would play in that ballpark as a member of that team, and they would blast like 75 home runs in a season at that park, and then everybody would be like, "Oh wow, he hit 75 home runs." Well, and then some dumbass team would come along and sign him to this huge ass contract, and then he only hits like 30. And like, what the hell happened? Like, well, your left field wall is 400 feet from home plate. So then they got to build a stadium that's 250 feet. And suddenly we're playing baseball in Little League stadiums.
Defense would be wise right here to move into double play depth.
Well, they did that at the Coliseum in LA.
Hit towards the shortstop. They get tied up.
No, I think the Dodgers play the World Series there.
How the second baseman gets his a strong throw to turn two on that play.
I'm looking it up. 1959 World Series.
1-0.
Dodgers began playing here in 90. Yeah, so they moved. Yeah, they moved from Brooklyn to LA and played there in 58, 59, 60, 61, and then left for Dodger Stadium. Yeah, it was 251 feet down the left field line, and it was 300 feet down the right field line. So to compensate, they put up a 42-foot wall in left field.
Taken for a ball. Out of the zone, that's a ball. The pitch. It's hit out to center. He's on with a single.
Well, I guess the Dodgers and Red Sox played an exhibition game there, and 112,000 people showed up.
Today, Manny Ramirez. Renteria is off.
Oh, great throw by the catcher.
Well, the exhibition game was like
mustard on it.
recently.
Right on target.
Yeah, March 29th, 2008.
Pitch misses.
For the Dodgers' 50th anniversary.
And here's the delivery. The count's 2-1. Hit to left field, and the side is retired. With 5 innings remaining, Baltimore leads by 1.
Let's see. Actually, 115,300. The largest crowd ever to witness a baseball game. The Red Sox won 7-4. Red Sox benefited from 2 pop fly home runs over a 201-foot screen that was the left field wall.
Reaction allowed him to make the play on that line drive. Nice play.
Yeah, it was just a bigger wall, I guess. Did they even have a wall for that? I don't think they... No, they did. I don't... What?
He slides in there with a double.
Let's see what they had. Oh, I think they had like a net or something put up that was like 50 feet high. It was only 250 feet from home to the third base side foul pole. Okay, so that's what. There's a diving catch. That's what I expect to see. So that's what we'll do. We'll build a ballpark that's 250 feet from home to the wall, all the way around. But we'll make the walls 50 feet tall.
Stepping in, 1 for 2, Miguel Tejada.
That was almost the greatest bunt of all time. Oh no, not the one before it that, yeah, that like went a quarter mile an hour down the baseline. I want to see a team do that, like wait for the ball to go foul. Everybody's like running around the bases and it never does. And it's like, congratulations, you gave up a triple.
With that 2-out hit, he brings a runner home.
That looked like a base hit from the second and left the bat.
This guy isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right. Takes low.
Kai, stealing bags is like a game of chess. It's about timing and outmaneuvering your opponent. Let's see if this runner tries to go for it right here.
3rd out, we go to the bottom of the inning.
Oh.
Going into the bottom of the 5th, Baltimore.
Well, that's the thing that makes baseball kind of fun compared to other sports, is that there's really no regulation size. I mean, there is, but it's not like, you know, like every football field's 100 yards long.
For a ball.
They're going to have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
No. Kind of like golf courses.
Line drive up the middle. He's headed to second. Not in time.
God.
Good swing, good hustle, and a little luck contributed to that extra base hit.
Could imagine the outrage. Why is the Patriots goalpost wider than the Browns?
I'll tell you, partner, this pitcher's got to be careful with this guy. He's got great wheels that can turn a single into a double with ease.
And then some dumbass will come up with the idea of like changing the size of the goalpost like in between quarters. I think it was the Indians owner or somebody in the Indians at the old municipal stadium had a wall that would like move in or out depending on who was batting, and did that for a whole game, and then the MLB banned it after that, and so they had to take it out. Oh God, it was 70s, I think. Movable.
Here it comes. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And a swing and a miss.
Okay, this team really needs a big hit from this guy right here with the runner on second. A single would do the job.
The promoter,
Down he goes on
Bill Veek, brought movable fences to the municipal stadium. He put the team.
Outside with the fastball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
The distance to the outfield wall from home plate was 463 feet to center field. They built a fence to shrink the field. The fence was portable. The Indians could move it in and out by as much as 15 feet depending on the opponent.
Hit towards the shortstop. That'll do it for the Red
Cleveland
Sox.
pitchers loved it, but the rest of the American League did not. The movable fences lasted 1 year and were outlawed by the time the 1948 season rolled around. Okay, so it actually lasted a whole year. A whole year, this guy played with movable fences. In 19... Yeah, it was 1947.
He hits it back to the pitcher. Anderson is next.
Yes. We don't need no damn fences. Yes. Ah, yes. The last time the Cleveland Indians won the World Series.
The catch is made by the second baseman.
I want to say three people in my immediate family are still alive that were alive during that World Series? No, just
Low.
no, just regular. No greats. My
What
one
a
grandpa
shot.
turned 80 last year.
Not going to get it. It is gone.
Oh,
Oh, he puts a great swing on that ball for the solo shot.
I feel like something really, really shitty's about to happen.
Up next,
I haven't even seen it yet.
80. On an occasion,
But
this hitter really
I'm gonna
doesn't
need you to
get
show a
drafted
replay
for
because I'm sure I'm gonna need to see one. What? Wait, what happened? Oh, it bounced off the wall and then onto the top of the other wall? That... Yeah, that should be a ground rule double. That may be the wildest thing I have ever seen in baseball. You hit one off the green, or not you, but one, they hit one off the green monster over the center field wall for a home run. At most ballparks, that would be a home run, yes. It definitely wasn't a home run there. The wall, because the baseball goes through the ground. Yeah, I think you just got screwed over by your own home stadium's dimensions there. Yes, speaking of stupid ballpark dimensions, Fenway. Wow. We've seen it all.
Swing and a miss. Takes a pitch.
The show's done weird. The show's done some weird stuff to me in the past. I hit a ball off the top of the wall, off the yellow, and it ruled it not a home run. And like, if it hits the yellow, it's a home run. But then I've hit others that were like right below the yellow, and they ruled it a home run. I'm like, okay. Is this like baseball's version of a makeup call, or what? Oh God.
2 outs and the bases are empty. He hits it towards
yes.
the plate out and makes the grab. That retires the side.
I feel like another home run just got hit.
Into the bottom of the 6th, the Red Sox trail by 4. Next at the plate, Johnny Damon.
David Dune. Oh. Tony Danza. That you're going to trade in the offseason, he's going to explode and win the Cy Young as a relief pitcher. Run Mariano Rivera out of the Yankees. Take over as the closer.
Bloomquist made an outstanding throw. That was right on the dime.
The next batter is Jason
I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's
No balls and
possible.
1 strike.
Yes, I think this was peak Pujols.
The bat went through the zone.
Kaif, I'm surprised he didn't say anything to the umpire about the call. There's no way he went around.
His career really fell off a
Takes
cliff.
Pitch high. Out of play.
Although I feel like signing with the Angels would have worked out for him because of the DH.
Here's Here's the pitch. Takes a tailing fastball.
They're going to have to do something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
At the time, yeah.
On the ground. He's on first with a base hit.
Well, he's hit 18 home runs this year, 66 RBI, batting 243. 2016 he was good. In 2015 he was good.
Pitch taken for a
I think he just had a bad year in 13 and then came back pretty strong for a couple more years, and then now he's starting to slow down, I think, for good. He's up to 651.
He can't check his swing in time.
No, well, yeah, that was 10 years ago.
A liner.
He's up to 651 career home runs.
He's on first with a base hit.
So he only needs 105 more, which at the rate he's going would take him 6 years, 5 years. No, how much longer does he have left on his contract?
He's on his way to the plate. A run scores. That's an RBI double.
39.
Renteria came through big time right there. Now the skipper's got to love that.
39.
You drive in one run, and you set your team up to score.
Oh, you're saying his contract carries up. Yeah, I think you're right, because his contract runs out after the 2021 season, so 2022 he'll be 42 and a free agent.
All this guy's got to do is hit the ball marginally deep, and they should score the run from third easily.
Well, yeah, he's making 28 million this year, and then 29 in 2020, and then 30 in 21, and the Angels aren't going to be able to cut him because they'll still have to pay him, and they're not going to. No team is going to want to take on that salary. He's untradeable at this point.
And the run comes home.
So he'll probably just ride with the Angels for the next 3 years and produce a little bit. Bat 250, 25 home runs a year at the most.
The Orioles have a righty throwing in the
And then, yeah, probably end up either retiring or signing a cheap contract with the Angels or another team. And we got a game in Boston.
Fastball missed away for
Yay! Pitcher. Yeah, that pitcher was pretty quick to get up from his dive off the mound.
He delivers. Ground ball to the first baseman.
Yes.
The
Dude,
Orioles are warming some relievers in the bullpen.
Albert Pujols has made about $300 million in his career.
And here's the delivery. Ball high.
That is ridiculous.
Taken for
Dog, I would take just like 1 year of that. That's 19 years. I take 1/19 of that and live the rest of my life off of it.
It's hit to the left side. He's on first with a base hit.
You were smart with your money, you could. Like if you were smart with it in that you put it into a savings account, trust fund or something like that, and then put like a lot of it into a retirement fund and then just didn't spend more than you've had to. Like, I mean, honestly, if I had that kind of money, I probably wouldn't want some huge property or sports cars. I would just get like nice place and some nice furniture and high-speed internet, and I'd be set. Oh God. Man, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings with my roommates one time, and they're like, "Yeah, get 70-cent wings." My dumbass ordered like 25 of them, not realizing it was 70 cents a wing. He was like 70. Well, my roommate said they're 70 cents, and you got to order them in increments of 5. So I thought they were like 70 cents for 5 wings. I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I'm gonna order like 30 wings. And then, well, yeah, I'm like, you dumb motherfucker. I thought you said that it was da 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 da. And him and my other roommate, like, well, my other roommate went with us, couldn't grasp the fact I was upset at spending $30 on a meal. I'm like, well, listen, I have a box of ramen at our dorm. That's what I eat. Okay, going out to eat for me is like $4 at Taco Bell. Going out, like really out to eat, is like $10 at Applebee's.
Sometimes you try to make a hitter chase your pitch.
So $30 on some wings? I mean, no, that's too much. I mean, if I go out to eat and I want to spend $30 on a meal, I'm going to go to a steakhouse, and I'm going to get a nice steak with some good sides, and a brewed beverage to drink. I'm not going to go get wings. I mean, they weren't bad. Sauce was good, had good flavor. Just, yeah. Well, at 25 is a lot of wings, and I ate all 25, so I was feeling it.
Stepping in, Miguel Tejada.
Well, they were. Well, the ones I have were boneless.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone.
Yes.
Hey, partner, it's time now for the 7th inning stretch. Didn't you sing recently at Wrigley Field?
Oh, I sure did. When I was in the league, I could pitch in front of 50,000 people, but...
So Jose Ramirez is a free agent after 2023.
I was scared to death.
His contract goes up to... His contract currently is $4.1 million, and goes up to 6.6 next year, and then 9.4 the year after that, and then 11, and then 13. But it's a club option for 22 and 23. They're club options,
That's not a swing. He checked it in time.
and there's a $2 million buyout, which I imagine we'll use because we're not going to pay that much.
Fastball misses
Unless he explodes again, and then if he explodes again, he's going to sign a bigger contract with another team. In which case, then we'll probably exercise the club option to keep him under our control.
There, but it wasn't that pitch.
Up next, Johnny Damon. Misses upstairs for a ball.
This guy's having a hard time finding a play with any consistency.
Taken for a ball. He's hitting 280. With
Mike Clevenger's due for arbitration next year. Awesome.
High for a ball.
Looked like the pitcher and catcher have
Yeah.
a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's gonna be really good. It should be really better though.
Bringing in the lefty here is a good move.
He's got one more year on his rookie deal.
Up their breaking pitches.
Yeah.
Full count here. He swiped 38 bases. Lands foul. What a terrific
The big thing that's
at-bat.
going to free up money for us is Jason Kipnis. His contract is up at the end of this season, and we're paying him. Oh, he has a club option next year. So this year we're paying him $14.5 million. Next year he has a club option for $16.5 million with a $2.5 million buyout, which I would bet $2.5 million we're going to use.
Oh, what a catch.
That was not an easy catch at all, big boy.
Because his stats this season are not that great.
With 2 innings remaining, the Red Sox trail by 1.
Definitely not worthy of $14.5 million. Like, I like the guy. He's a good player. He's a good personality, but like, not the money. That's crushed. That was caught. Jeez. Yeah, he has 11 home runs, 55 RBIs, and is batting .259.
Fastball is in.
He did.
On the ground.
Oh, Albert Pujols getting paid twice as much money. But yeah, that's for Indians payroll. That's way too much money.
Next at the plate, Melvin Mora.
Hoping that we can shred that contract and shred Santana's contract. Take that money and give it to Francisco Lindor. Sign him to like a 8-year, $160 million contract or something.
There was no doubt about that.
Yeah, I know.
Second he hit the bat.
Not injury prone, but
But he is really good. I think he's our best player all around, hitting and batting. Yeah, that's gone.
Bringing in the righty right here is a good move because right-handed hitters can have trouble picking up his breaking pitches.
He has a 3.6 WAR this season. 20 home runs, batting .300 in only 98 games so far. I think he missed like most of the first month of the season. Last year he was really good, 38 home runs, batted .277 and 25 stolen bases, which for a shortstop.
One home run, Jason Kubel.
No, I don't think he'll do that regularly.
He was thinking about something else.
Yeah, I mean, he had 33 the year before that, so.
Just out of the fielder's reach.
5 years from now, he's like all jacked.
Good play to move that
Suddenly shows up to the ballpark, he's like 6'3". Yeah. So what did you do this offseason? Oh, I read Jose Canseco's book.
Get him to wave that runner home if it's a ball hit the center. That center fielder does not throw many guys out at home.
Fastball down in the zone, stride.
The shitty thing though about the trade we made with the Reds is that Puig's a free agent after the season. So like,
well, that's the.
yeah, but I don't. I feel like he was a central piece of the trade. I don't think Franmil Reyes is going to be.
The count is even at 2.
That was a
yeah, he's been pretty bad with us so far. He must be having a hard time adjusting. But he is under club control until 2025, so there's that. Which is what we need, because then we could just force guys to go through arbitration and pay them as little as possible and try and get by with that. That's how the Indians baseball operates.
Score 1 that half inning.
Bringing in a righty to face the right-handed hitter is a good move, partner, because it creates a mismatch in the pitcher's favor.
Stepping in, Mike Lowe. The pitch is hit to left field. He reaches.
Then you look at the Dodgers payroll, and it's like LOL.
Hitting jumps all over it. That's big league hit.
Next up, Edgar Renteria.
Or the Red Sox payroll.
And it's 0-1.
Oh yeah.
1 ball and 1 strike. Down he goes on strikes.
Hey, sometimes you make a good pitch, and that was one of them. Big strikeout there.
Can't believe he almost pinch hit Edgar Renteria.
Grounder hit the other way.
How is Nathan Eovaldi making more money than Chris Sale?
God, that double play was smooth as silk, just like they practice it, big boy.
With 8 innings played, the Orioles lead by 2. Dunn steps into the batter's box. It all comes down to this, the final inning. Hit towards second base.
Chris Sale's pay goes up from 15 to 30 million next
The
season.
Orioles have someone tossing in
Well,
the
that's a
bullpen.
shitty contract.
Stepping in 1 for 3.
If he pitches like he did this year, yikes.
If the pitcher makes a mistake to this guy, it better not be up or watch out.
Hit to center field.
Well, first they take the bat and they swing it. Hey, you did that right as it cut to the guy warming up in the bullpen? Had I not known better, I would have said you were shocked that they were warming up B.J. Ryan.
Up next, Willie Bloomquist.
So what's Juan Encarnacion about to do? Oh dear.
Push bunt. Out.
Oh,
That catcher's a great fielder. He really got out from behind the plate quickly to field that bunt and make the play.
that dropped it.
Next at the plate.
Joys of playing all 162 games. You
This
see a
guy's
lot of
not
shit.
great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right.
A sacrifice.
He's rounding
And David
third.
Ortiz the split.
A run crosses the plate. Third out, we go to the bottom of the inning. After 8.5, Baltimore leads by 3.
Bringing in a lefty to face the left-handed hitter is a good move, partner, because it creates a disadvantage in the pitcher's favor.
Oh. No, I was owing at the hit, but yeah, there's the out. Oh man.
The delivery.
I mean, you're up by so much. Why not?
A liner that's in the hole, a base hit. He reaches with a leadoff single.
Well,
He really crushed that side.
better games are ahead.
He delivers. Bloomquist makes the routine catch. The next batter is David Ortiz.
It's a good run situation right here.
Well, I have not seen it yet. Once I do, I will give you my opinion. Oh. Oh no. No, why?
Not very good.
Then what's the point? They're just... God. It's David Ortiz. Well, who do you have on your bench? Okay, so go over your bench players and let me see their stats.
Remember,
It's gonna be like a minute before I see them.
Fed's Hot Dogs will present Dog Day at the ballpark. All owners and dogs are to enter by a
I like how it shows left-handed and right-hand pitching, but also shows his speed. Like his speed's gonna be different against lefties.
I think so.
I mean, because his contact's shit, but he still has good power.
Your attention. Brandon Cullen.
Yeah, I mean, Worth you want to bat against left-handed pitching. Frank Thomas, you don't want batting against lefties, which is surprising because he's a right-hander. Frank Thomas is like David Ortiz of 1996. So, whoa. Are they warming anybody up right now?
Hit on a line the other way. The Red Sox are down to their last out.
That is a super effort to make that catch.
Why are you carrying 3 catchers?
Grab his back.
Oh. Well, I thought that was going to be a hit.
A little strategy here. The righty will pinch hit against the left-hander. Worth looks at a ball high.
But that pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Hit foul. Ground ball pulled to the left side. And that's the ball game. B.J. Ryan gets the save. The final score, the Baltimore Orioles 6, Boston 3.
Well, that one slipped away. The officiating could have been a little better. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was going well until 6th, and then the 8th and 9th didn't help. Yeah, but if you can keep yourself within 2 or 3 runs, you always have a chance.
That's what we did.
Yes. If the division was won on losses by a little, you would be leading. With that, I'm going to bed, because it's like 4 o'clock. So, I will see you tomorrow for the extra special, extra Gavazanza race. Yeah, that should be interesting.
I didn't even test.
Yep, I'll see you later.
User disconnected from your channel.